We knew that Incredibles 2 had a shot at taking down the all-time animated opening weekend box office record from fellow Pixar film Finding Dory, but it has just absolutely destroyed it. Incredibles 2 has taken in $180 million on its opening weekend, making it currently the 8th largest opening weekend of any movie in history, and easily beating out Finding Dory's previous animated opening weekend record of $135 million. Like I said, it didn't just beat the previous record, it annihilated it. The new box office record holder is enjoying tremendous success, as it not only set the new opening weekend record, but it's also enjoying a 94% Rotten Tomatoes critic rating and a perfect A+ Cinemascore audience rating. Yes, the movie is incredible. For you guys who've been watching my show, you guys know ever since I saw The Incredibles last week, I have been buzzing about this film. I adored it. And you know what? I'm still not really sure. I talked about this on the spoiler discussion the other day. I'm still not 100% sure if I think it's better than the first Incredibles. You know, Incredibles 1 is one of those films where it got better the more times you watch it. And I feel now that I've seen Incredibles 2 twice, I feel it is also getting better the more times I watch it. So I've seen Incredibles 1 a lot more times. I'm still not sure which one I love. What can be said easily is that both of these movies are amazing. Incredibles 2 was 14 years coming, and it was well worth the wait. And apparently, a hell of a lot of people have been waiting for this thing. $180 million opening. Okay, so let's take the animated part of it and put it aside. It makes it the 8th largest opening weekend in film history, edging out Captain America Civil War. That's right. Incredibles 2 just beat out Captain America Civil War's opening weekend box office record by something like $800,000, like really the tiniest of margins. But still, it's significant to point out. Now, let's talk about for a second the animated thing. To come in and beat the record by that much is just mind-boggling. The previous record, keep that in context, at Finding Dory was $135 million, largest opening weekend ever. This one comes in $45 million on top of that. Again, it didn't just beat the record, it obliterated it. Now, the question becomes, what kind of legs is Incredibles 2 going to have? Other animated films that have opened to much less than this have gone on to join the $1 billion club. I think at this point, it's probably fair to say it probably will too, because everybody is loving this movie. It's gonna have terrific legs. There's not another, you know, kid-friendly movie or really kid-targeted movie that's coming out anytime in the immediate future. So this thing's going to be huge. It's going to have a number of weeks to itself. I think it's going to join the $1 billion club, and it couldn't happen to a better movie. And I think it might even be my second or third favorite film of the year. Like I've said this before, I still think A Quiet Place is my #1 film of the year so far, but Incredibles 2 has to be up there. It's just fantastic.